Okie. Looks like we're all good to go here. Yeah, this one's gone by pretty fast. Yeah, pardon? Hydration, please. There we go. Ooh, hello everyone, Nerui here, and welcome back for the final time to Ori and the Blind Forest. So, well, this game has been quite the fun little experience. Last time we were here, we actually managed to beat the game, so why are we back here if we've already beat the game? Well, it's quite simple, really. This is a Metroidvania, and one of the things that's a pretty common thing across this genre is collectibles. Namely, I still have parts of the map that are still unexplored, and I have several upgrades I still need to get my hands on. So I want to see if I can, in tonight's stream, rectify that. Get the maps up to 100% exploration. Go and get the rest of the collectibles, so I can get the max health, max energy, and get the rest of the ability cells, so I can max out my last branch of my ability tree. That way, I can consider this game, for me at least, 100% done, because I am not going to try to abuse myself by going after the achievements, because, well, I feel like you might need to be a bit of a masochist if you want to try and do all of those. Especially if you're crazy enough to try and do them all at once. I mean, achievements for, like, beating the game without spending any ability points to upgrade yourself, trying to do it in under 3 hours, trying to do it on the hardest difficulty, trying to do it without dying once. I have demonstrated numerous times during this thing that I am kind of bad at platforming. So, yeah, no, I don't see that happening anytime soon. But with that being said, let's get into it. We're at 90% completion rate for this game, so we've got probably 2-3 hours that we can eke out of this stream. So let's see if we can take that and go and get things completed. So, now that we're at Blackroot Burrows, we have to go to this one little thing up here by the one tree that gave me the yes, the dash ability. Okay. Yeah, because if I did my math right... Oh! Just got an achievement for finding 50% of all secrets. Okay, map. Up we go. Ow! Okay, mental note. Make a checkpoint before we get to that spot again, so I don't have to go all the way back. Because, yeah, once we get to the point where we've got everything unlocked, it might be fun to just see if I can... There's a New Game Plus here that I can use to go back and play this game again on my own downtime, fully upgraded.
Here we go. Yep. Oh, there you are.
Okay, so... In the right spot now? Now just need to get up.
Up. I think about it, since it's October, you're gonna start doing any spooky games?
It's actually something I've been contemplating. Okay, Blackroot Burrow is now at 100%. Alright, time to head on down and around and work on the next area. Yeah, because that's always the big question of for that thing is what to play. Because when you think about it, on top of everything else, it's also basically about the 1 year since I ended up finally getting back from the impromptu hiatus I had because of, well, things came to a point where I needed some time to recover.
That happens.
Okay, it's 90% for the Sunken Glades.
I didn't know it was classified as horror, but it's a good game. What Remains of Edith Finch?
The one trick for that one is I've watched playthroughs of that before, so it's not exactly.
Ah, I bet Amore, good. Frambo.
I'll think of something.
I know you will.
Okay, what still counts as?
Have you seen Little Misfortune?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Yeah, I. That's it. I would be. Cause I'd have to pick it up, but I'll probably say I wouldn't be opposed to playing something like that if I had someone in the call who hasn't experienced it before.
Fortunately, I've seen all the stuff, but that's the reason I bring them up just because I'm like, she might like that.
Let me see here. So the big question is getting places that are making sure I get to places that are part of the area I'm trying to explore and get everything out of. Right, this way, I think.
Looking at like a list of horror type games or something, I'm not sure why Bioshock Infinite is on there. I wouldn't really classify that as horror. Ooh. So I'm just like Minecraft mob vote. We also have a crab and an armadillo. Currently.
Oh, wrong way I went. Okay, so.
Oof.
Let's see if I can get to the onto the edge. Got it. Okay, so next one, Ultra Light Burst increases the strength and radius of the light burst. Next one up will increase the strength of my Spirit Flame. And that took me up to 96% for the Sunken Glades. it'll definitely help feel nicer once I've got my attacks powered up, because it seems like my most powerful attack right now is the butt stomp.
But stomp!
Wonder for an owl or any kind of flying enemy, how embarrassing must it be to be killed with a butt stomp?
Indeed.
Oh, that's where the thing was.
Hmm.
Oh, that cheeky little. That was a nicely well hidden little thing. Ouch. Okay. I'm pretty sure the percentage completion also includes items, so. And this away.
Easy.
Yep, it includes items, so even these little bits of soul energy need to be collected too. $99, and that one down at the bottom should be the last one for this area. And down we go. And 100% for the Sunken Glades.
Nice.
Two areas down. I have not counted how many more are left to go.
Mm.
So I think the next one we'll go to is the Valley of the Wind. Yes, the Valley of the Wind. Yep. Yeah, I think a little something like this. This kind of string is a nice little victory lap. And I still have to find myself frequently checking the map because I have no sense of direction. right. I needed to open a lever to get to that spot there. So we're...
Larg.
Oh, hello.
How you doing?
Yeah.
Howdy.
So how goes your misadventures in the forest?
Yep, we're running cleanup at this point.
Ah, nice. What have your been on what you've gone through so far?
We've actually beaten the game, so right now this is just a victory lap to go and collect all the collectibles that are remaining.
Ah, oh, okay then. So what did you think of the entire story then?
It was a doozy.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, for starters, we had the reason why Kuro was so angry.
Mm-hmm. You got to find out the reasons why they did what they did.
Yeah, it doesn't excuse what they did because of the destruction they ended up causing, but
Mm-hmm.
you can understand why.
Yes. That's the thing about it.
The classic tale of you can understand why they did, but you can't condone it. Okay, it's 95% now for Valley of the Wind. And of course, just the whole ending as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
Because just seeing that ending got me thinking, okay, with that kind of an ending, it wasn't exactly 100% clear on how things were going to work out.
Okay.
Because, going into this, I know that there's a sequel game, but with how it looked, yeah, that kind of went and left me in for a bit of a shock.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next is over this way. Oh, you are a sneaky little so-and-so. Yeah, there's no way I was going to find that without being able to see hidden areas.
Yeah, you really do need that for some of these things.
Okay, now Cinder Flames do more. Now my butt stomp has bigger radius and does more damage. Three more upgrades, and in the process, I ended up getting another level up. So technically, now, if my math is right, I don't need one of those remaining ability cells to fully upgrade myself, but still go and get because of the whole trying to get 100% thing.
Hmm.
All that's left to upgrade is my Spirit Flames attack speed, my charge flames radius and damage, and the final damage and multi-target effect of for my Spirit Flame. Then the offensive tree will be all good and done.
Nice.
Okay, all that's left for Valley of the Wind is need to head down. Yeah, these attack boosts would have been much more desirable earlier on in this run.
Indeed. So, any idea if you're gonna try the sequel?
Oh, I'm definitely gonna try the sequel. It's just a question of when.
Fair.
Hmm.
Aha!
So, what are your thoughts on how things ended up panning out in the end?
Well, since anyone who's watching this stream most likely, hopefully, has been following since the beginning, so I shouldn't have to worry too much about spoilers. So,
I mean, yeah, at this point, like I said, you're doing cleanup runs, so
yeah, we're in full spoiler territory at this point. So, if anyone hasn't yet, well,
ye have been warned.
okay, gonna go hit Misty Woods next before going fully into the Valley of the Wind. But yeah, because basically, I was thinking at first it was gonna be do the final dungeon type area. Then from there you go on to from there you would go on to what will eventually become a final boss, like an actual battle. But I found out the hard way that the final encounter was that last chase scene.
Mm-hmm.
Because apparently little Ori does not have enough strength to go up and face Ace Kuro in direct combat, as the end of the that chase played out. With Kuro doing what looked like basically breaking Ori's neck and killing Ori right from the get-go. Killing Ori and taking the life. It wasn't until Ori's adopted mother showed up and had Lucros just take a moment to stop raging and look around her to see the damage and destruction she has caused, and to see what kind of a monster she's ended up becoming, and all the damage she did in her blind rage. It took another mother grieving over their lost child for Kuro to see her own. Would hypocrisy even be the right word?
Maybe?
Uh, Probably wouldn't really say hypocrisy.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think what's the right word to describe it.
Probably best to describe it as what her rage led to.
Okay, Misty Woods is 100% now.
'Tis good.
Indeed.
And what happened, for the viewer's sake, after she realized what had happened?
She took the light.
Hmm.
She took the light she stole and sent and put it back in the great tree, reigniting the light and killing herself in the process. Basically, the self-sacrifice to fix the damage she had done and to atone for her mistakes.
Mm-hmm. And did anything else happen after that?
Yep. Basically, everything coming back to life, things being restored, and a final scene of what looked to be what I can only assume to be Ori resting on. Well, I don't know. I can't recall if Ori is male or female, so I'm just gonna say on their.
Ori is Ori. That's the best way to describe Ori.
I suppose that's fair.
So what were they lying atop of?
Their adoptive mother's belly.
Okay. And nothing else you've seen?
That's all that comes to mind, because honestly, I was kind of really shocked, really gobsmacked at the point. I was kind of speechless when that all went down.
Fair. Okay, I might be thinking of something that pops up when you do the 100%.
Which is one of the reasons why I'm doing this cleanup run, to get that 100%.
Because the thing I'm thinking of is a major point that will come up for the sequel, basically.
So basically, we still have work left to do. So.
Yeah, like I said, I believe a scene should play out when you finish up. Like I said, because I remember in the first game, I don't know if it's after the 100% or if it was after the fight that this event happens. Because I don't want to spoil it because it's a pretty interesting plot point.
Oh, a mapstone fragment.
Ew.
Oh, must have missed that one. Oh, right, because I was having trouble getting up here the first time around. Ouch. Well, that hurt. I forgot how much damage those spikes on that area do.
Oh yeah, I think they do like 3 a pop.
So. Give me a rock. Okay, now that that's been done, now we have 2 paths to go.
Then again, my memory might be of remembering a scene from the start of the second one. But I want to say you at least do see it in the first one.
Well, that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this cleanup run here, is because oftentimes in Metroidvania type games, you get bonuses to the ending when
Yep.
you complete it 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Ow.
And like I said, this is a big point because it's something significant between that you find. And it's in relation to Kurot as well.
Oh, that now that you mention it, yeah. Because at the end, Kuro's last egg was being cared for by Ori's adopted mother.
Ah, bingo, there you go. That's the thing I was remembering. So the sequel has you and Kuro's offspring in it.
Oh, right. Okay, that is the rate of fire upgrade for my attack. All that's left now is another 6 points for the charge flame and the damage. door, which means there's a lever that needs to be triggered.
Yeah, because that's not one of the keystone ones either.
Yeah, so where is that lever that I need?
Yeah, it's usually not too far away from the door. Okie, I'll be away for a little bit. Need to go find something.
Okie dokie. Where, oh, where could that little lever be? Got to be around here somewhere. Aha! There it is.
Is that?
Found it. It was in another one of those hidden spots that I wasn't able to see before because I needed that see hidden areas ability. %, so last one must be that ability sphere up top. So up, up, and away.
No way! Okay, what's gonna be the quickest route up? Probably this way. Watch out for the laser beams. Yeah, I mean, typically I like to avoid lasers that come and try and hit me.
I have to go the long way because I. Ow. go. I do believe that is... Oh, 99%? What am I still missing? There's gotta be something in here I'm missing still. Oh, I think I missed that one little bit of essence there down towards the bottom. Because it looks like everything else here is explored. Full heal. Okay, let's head back down and see if my intuition about that being the... Ow. If that one at the bottom is indeed the right thing that we're looking for.
Indeed. I've never played this, so I can't really help much on that regard. I mean, I can always just look stuff up if you need it.
I think at this point we're pretty good on that point.
The options there.
Much appreciated, though.
Mm-hmm.
And 100% for Sorrow's Pass. Okay, we are looking good. And another level up, so just gravy on finding those ability cells. Alright, now the charge flame has its max attack range and damage. Okay, so we've got Misty Woods 100%, Sorrow's Pass 100%. And that's about as far out as I can get. Valley of the Wind, Sunken Glades, the Forlorn Ruins. So I have to head back into the bottom end of the Valley of the Winds to get to that, if I recall correctly. So.
Hmm.
this is one that could be potentially one of the more tricky ones for me to go and backtrack to because
Yeah.
this is one of those dungeon areas.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I remember how I kind of screwed myself a little bit with this one because I ended up going to where I thought was the wrong place. It's actually the right place.
Oof. Big oof.
Now, this stuff's not burning now.
Mm.
So it's a little easier for me to traverse. Okay. Alright, I'm going to get that one bit of life essence on my way back out. Because the big thing here, looking for here, is there's a life orb. It's definitely a bit easier to traverse this when I don't have to take advantage of the unique mechanic here, and I have all of my abilities.
Yeah, it tends to help.
This one could prove to be a challenging one.
Ooh.
Mostly because of... Okay. I think I took the long way around for no good reason.
Oof.
need to go down here first.
If.
Okay, so 97% of the Forlorn Ruins now explored. Okay. Now to backtrack and head back out. Going out should be a lot easier than coming in. And the Forlorn Ruins are now 100%. Okay, we are making good progress, I think. Okay, so Forlorn Ruins, Valley of the Wind, now 100%. We are making our way through. I think we've got pretty much the whole eastern half of the map 100%. So we need the Hollow Grove, which will probably be the last one we get to, because that's leading us back to Mount Horu. Oh, and Mount Horu itself. Because depending on if we've got enough time, we could try to run the final final run one more time, just to see if there's anything extra that comes from having it at 100%. So Hollow Grove and Mount Horu will save for the last two. So some glaze, Blackwood Burrows. We've got the Moon Grotto left, and Thornfelt Swamp, and the Ginso Tree.
Mm.
Ginso Tree, it's pretty much all collecting items. Because a lot I couldn't quite get because well, I had so few abilities at that point.
Makes sense.
Yeah, figures that, yeah, because it's at 92% the Ginso tree, but there's a lot. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 essences there. I can tell from what I can tell that look like they haven't been collected yet. So, yeah, we got that, the swamp, the grotto. But we're making good progress. We're an hour in, and we managed to knock out, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 areas to 100%. So, you know, there's one other thing we have not taken advantage of yet, so I think we should. So I just need to get back to one of those fixed save locations, which is up there, is the ability to, from those fixed save spots, to teleport. And taking the point of the time to explore this area when you're just going over it more thoroughly for 100%, it gives you the little break you need to appreciate just how beautiful this game is.
Oh yeah, it's like when you really sit back on any game, I think it's like that sometimes.
Yeah. Although there are some games that seem to like to punish you for taking it back to take on the ambiance of the area.
Huh.
Like ones that are basically where it's really pretty but also super deadly.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at you, Bloodborne. Okay, so yeah, because using these teleports, these are a nice way to quickly go and check the stats of everything. So yeah, it's just Mount Horu, the Horu Fields, the Thornfelt Swamp, Ginso Tree, and the Moon Grotto that are left. So let's do the Ginso Tree first. Okay, so let's check. We've got 4 up and 2 down. So let's head up first. Oh, No, oh right, no wonder we couldn't explore this area properly. Because when we were trying to explore this area, we were being chased by a raging flood!
Oh yeah. Surprise! Didn't you want to go for a swim?
No thank you.
Oh, okay.
Okay. 96%. Alright, now head back on down. Yeah, that's also the reason why I consider making this round return trip a bit of a victory lap.
Hmm.
Because it's allowing us to go and re-explore all the places we ended up beating the first time around, with all of our abilities at our maximum strength. So just go a return tour of a sort, just to be grateful for what we've managed to accomplish.
Fair.
Okay. Further down. Couldn't get that one because I needed the butt stomp. Okay, now 99, so there was a little bit of map that still needed to be uncovered. Excellent, excellent.
Hmm.
I think I need to go back up because this section right here is all really dependent on me using momentum and falling to get all the way back to get up. So I'm gonna have to go back and re-enter from the bottom, going up to get that last bit. But it's still 99% now for the Ginso tree, which means that final bit should be just what we need.
Nice.
Okay, next up, let's head over to Thornfeld Swamp because that's going to simultaneously also lead me to the opening to the Ginso tree.
Yeah.
And right where I need to be after all. Just need to go up and around. Thank you. Oh, there you are. And that is 100%.
Nice. That's quick.
No, it's just a simple matter of backtracking a little.
Fair.
Okay. Now. Now, we've got some stuff to find in this area. One ability point. Ooh, how'd I miss this one? One life cell. And that little bit there just took us all the way up from 72 to 81%. Excellent. Oh. Time for the final upgrade. We are now fully upgraded. That's the final combat skill in the ability tree.
Nice. Good job.
Whew. Nope, I've ended up. I think I've ended up hopping into the Moon Grotto. Oh well, need to get this stuff done anyway.
True.
That's how we get to that little hidden area.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay, so this way. And I just cycled around back to the swamp from the grotto. These two intermingle quite well. Now my main attacks feel like they're doing good damage.
Nice.
Upsy daisy. Energy cell. Oh, we are close. We are close. We're up to 98% overall. We just need one more life orb, 2 more energy orbs, and 2 more ability cells. Beautiful. Okay, there's a switch in here somewhere. Ah. Ah!
Mhm.
%98 on the swamp. It's so much nicer being able to travel in this area now that the water's not, deadly poison.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine it would be.
And unlimited underwater breathing also helps too. Huh. It looks like the secret path is on the other end. Aha! And Thornfeld Swamp is 100% now. All that remains is Moon Grotto, then we can make our way back
Hmm.
to the Hollow Grove and Mount Horu. So swim through the thorns. Okay, so Moon Grotto. Most of it appears to be items, though there is one spot over in Hollow Grove that I missed that needs to be taken care of. So, okay. First the Moon Grotto, then the Hollow Grove. Okay, let's check the path. So we want to go over and down. Okay, so we want to go down, left, right, then down more to the left. That was an easy one. That was another easy one. And I do believe that was the final life cell. Excellent! We are now have maximum health. And on top of that, Moon Grotto is at 100%. Yay!
Yay!
Now to head back up and head to the next area. This is going along swimmingly. Okay. Let's see, what's the most effective route? All the way up and across. Maybe not the laser path, though. Okay, laser path it is. Ow. Okay, so, alright, now that we're here. Okay, we need to find the lever. which means one more energy cell and we are complete. Right. So now, find that lever for that other door. Oh, where could that switch be? So at that point, we're crossing into the Hollow Grove. Oh, there it is. Cheeky little son of a gun. %. Now we got that one last ability cell, and then Hollow Grove is complete. Okay, there's a switch here we need to find. see a lever. Could that be what we need? Oh, we need to go up from below. That might be it, that might not be it. Only one way to find out. No, that is not it. That is not. That is the wrong lever. Okay. So, somewhere around here is another lever, switch, or some other form of trigger. But where and what? Oh, you are staring me right in the face, aren't you? But where is your switch? Aha! There you are. And that is the final ability cell. We're sitting at 99%. Oh, there's still
Nah.
there's still a 1% missing in the Hollow Grove. What's missing in the Hollow Grove? A bit of map coverage, perhaps? Okay, I'm still at 99%. So what is missing still? Only option left is to just be thorough and check every little corner. These. Oh, this is going. This could be a little tricky.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so that's the cutoff for the Hollow Grove. Because I need to see where the Hollow Grove cutoff point is. Oh wait, the Hollow Grove includes the area that leads up to Mount Horu. So I'm missing. So I'm overthinking this. I was mistaking. Doing some mistakeness. So I need to start heading back to the final area. Because everywhere else is 100%. So it's that area that leads up to Mount Horu, and then Mount Horu itself. So I am getting close to being done with cleanup. Looking good. I gotta say, when all is said and done, I have greatly enjoyed this game. And I gotta actually start being careful now because I'm at a point where I'm back to the spot where the floor is lava, which means instant death. And Hollow Grove is 100%. All that's left now is Mount Horu. Okay, we're at 96%, so let's see, what do we need here? There's one essence that's down below. And way up top is what looks like the final energy cell. Ouch. Well, that hurt. Alright, let's do a little safe from inside. Whew. Okay. There we go. Final energy cell.
Nice.
%. Okay. So hopefully that 97% is that last and final ability essence. go.
Hmm.
Ow! Okay, you need to go all the way up, but not get smushed all the way at the top. Okay, get a little higher so I can get the... I'm going to take a little bit of damage on the way down because there's a healing spot, perma-healing spot, right towards the bottom here. Oh wait, I feel like a bit of a derp. It's on towards the bottom, so I need to go around, which is convenient because it's on the way towards that round 2 with Kuro. %still for Mount Horu, so I'm missing something still. Oh, there's the map thing.
Yeah.
So... Oh, that's what I'm missing. I need to find the mapstone fragment still. So that's what I'm missing still from here. I need to find the mapstone, the last mapstone fragment, and put it into the mapstone fragment thingamajig. There you are. And now I'm at 100% now that I picked up the last mapstone fragment. And bingo! There's the mark for visiting 100% of the map.
I'm back. How goes it?
Well, we just found the last piece that I was missing, which turns out to be the mapstone fragment for the final dungeon area.
Nice, nice.
So we've now gotten to 100% of the map, so just need to head back and, well, drop it off over at the mapstone. Because, you know, turn it in. So we've got it. We've gotten 100% of the map uncovered. So, yay! Because there's the achievement there for restoring all the map stones. Because everything now is at 100%.
Nice.
So all that's left now is a little bit of a kind of sort of victory lap course, and well, seeing if finishing that last bit, which that final scene with running from Kuro has anything bonus that gets unlocked with 100% completion. But yeah, let's do this. So before we start this final run, because let's just take a little look-see at what we've got, or at the very least, do it after we trigger the world event. Just so we can see what it looks like with everything all nice and complete. And there it is. So, barring any additional, because there's probably gonna be a few additional respawns with this from this one final lap. We are sitting with all skills, all world events, all 12 life cells, all 15 energy cells, all 33 ability cells, At 11 hours, 45 minutes, and 59 seconds, let's just say 11 hours and 46 minutes, because by the time we get running again, that's going to lapse. 100% completion and 458 respawns. We have 100%ed Ori and the Blind Forest. Chase was a lot easier with the extra abilities, namely the dash.
Most indeed.
Oh, hey, Orsk.
You just noticed he came back now? But yeah, this is how though Ori and the Blind Forest ends. Everything is on fire. And here it is, us controlling Naru. Ori's, well, I'm just gonna say, I'm kind of say it. As far as Ori's concerned, her mother. Ori's mother. Ori's Ori. Fires of her anger, ended up almost consuming that which she was trying to protect. The tree restored. Everything's is coming back to life. I wasn't able to take a lot of those details in the first time I saw that because I was just kind of shocked and beside myself as the ending coming across. But yep, so far much the same as it was before. So we can let the credits roll and see if there's any kind of bonus that comes at the end of the credits. Because, yeah, this has been a marvelous game.
I say, I think before you came in, we were also talking about spooky games we could potentially do.
Oh.
That's something I'll need to figure out for myself. Because, yeah. Because, yeah, thinking about it, I'm pretty sure I mentioned it before, but it's with us getting into October now. We crossed the point where it's been 1 year since I came back to full-time streaming after that bit of that mental health induced hiatus that I ended up taking. And in the time since I've done that, I feel like I've done a lot as far as streaming goes. Because I managed to venture outside of my comfort zone for the first times and started playing Dead Space, which at the start was freaking me the heck out, and I'm still that very first Dead Space stream when Stormy snuck into the call and started messing with me to make it even scarier. Granted,
yep.
Over the course of the game, I did get more acclimated to it.
True, you survived the adventures on the Ishimura, you got your way through Titan Station, and you survived the insanity that was our co-op.
twice, doing it doing it once as Isaac and once as the second player.
Oh, I mean, between the two of us, that second one playthrough was basically us just rinsing our way through all the enemies.
Yeah, it was a victory lap with the extra benefit of seeing what the player 2 unique stuff was.
Yeah, you got to see basically your brain on all the drugs.
Drugs, yay.
But yeah, that's one of the few games where you need a co-op partner in order to actually 100% it.
Uh-huh. Because some of the stuff is locked behind those co-op only areas.
Yep, there's, what was it, 3 of the side missions were co-op only?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 3 or 4. I want to say it was 3 of them.
Yeah. But still, it was overall a fun experience, one that I am grateful for.
Oh, definitely. And then one of these days, you can play through the remake when we get you a system that can handle it.
It's gonna be a beef PC.
Yeah, because they did that one out pretty nicely. They also helped explain a lot of things starting after now that they didn't, like, say, they brought up some more in, like, the Dead Space 2 one, so they did a lot more solid of a start to actually get the story more understandable. But there's also a lot of backtracking in the new one. Because a fair few of the like openable chests and like lockers and stuff are now tied behind levels of security access. So it'll be something you would slowly gather more and more like higher tier security access you gain access to it now. But you can also, by going through and like salvaging a bunch of like rigs off of like the dead supervisors throughout the ship, you can build sort of what's the universal like master key. So that one you'd have to actually go to all these spots, and some of them are in areas that you wouldn't really look to actually go to get to. But thankfully the game does give you it as an actual mission, so you can set your rig up to actually track each of these other rigs down so you can find them easier. Which is very, very nice, but...
Yeah. Of course, again, that's all dependent on me getting a beefier gaming quality computer.
Oh, definitely.
I mean, I could still let my potato run the streaming portion of it. It's just that I use the beefy PC to run the gaming portion of it.
Oh, definitely. Like I said, that's the way that a lot of streamers do it, is by doing a 2-system setup.
And to be honest, one of the things I've been contemplating is for the beefy PC to make that a laptop.
I mean, it's an idea. I mean, there are some solid laptops out there.
Yeah, because the way I figure it, if I can get a gaming quality laptop that can run this stuff, it could also potentially open up the opportunity for streaming on the go. Like, say, if I go to a convention or something and I want to stream.
Fair, but in that case, then you'd want to only stream some of the lower to mid-tier type, like, beefy things.
Yeah. Naturally, if I'm going to be streaming on the laptop itself, if I'm on the go, then I'd be using one that's less taxing.
Yep.
However, that is for a bit of a future problem.
Uh-huh.
But at this point, right, taking a step back to the present, we have done it. There wasn't anything extra unlocked from being it at 100%, other than a sense of satisfaction.
And I suppose an achievement. Ah, that is very fair, Dreamer Glut.
That is, yeah, you're right. That is a good point. Well then, I'll see. I'll take a look at my options once I'm able to reasonably afford them. That is.
Mm-hmm.
Don't need no satisfaction.
Nice.
And we've got a first-time chatter here, Ori popping in and saying, "Hey, look, it's me."
Oh, hey, look, you found her.
Yes, now you've done a lot in this year now of streaming. You even helped a very nice and lonely cat person get back to their homeworld.
Oh, one shot.
Yes.
And I can find. I have more games like that if you want.
One shot. That one was a journey, because
thankfully we were playing the Steam version, not the original one, or else
don't.
Yeah.
I can get the picture again.
No.
Now you know I'm only messing with you. I wouldn't do that.
Yes. Because remember, I've had points where when I was playing the game, I ended up leaving the thing running overnight, which ended up causing some sound issues. So that kind of made things up. So I ended up playing that game back to back 5 days in a row because
because I brought it to your attention that he knows when you turn the game off, because everything goes dark for him for the time that you're away.
Yes, and in the old one, if you turned off the game, you just died. I didn't make the game.
Yes, but you didn't have to point that out again.
Fair.
Oh, fair. My apologies.
Yes, it has been quite a year of streaming. And of course, the most recent one, getting into the insanity that is the Yakuza series. Because, I'm pretty sure, nickname, you and the Stormy are not going to let that one sub-story go anytime soon.
The
And
dummy
don't
mummy?
you even don't no. You do not need no.
You know, it kind of helps if you say no before I start talking.
And apparently there are ones that are just as bad, if not worse than that, coming up in the future titles.
Oh, Jesus, that's gotta be it.
Because remember, I'm gonna be working my way through the entire Yakuza / Like a Dragon franchise.
Oh dear God.
I'm getting close to being at the end of Yakuza 0. I'm in the last few chapters. Then I'm going to go into Kiwami, then Kiwami 2, then Yakuza 3, Yakuza 4, Yakuza 5, Yakuza 6, Yakuza Like a Dragon, and by the time I get to Like a Dragon, the new Like a Dragon should be out by then.
Nice.
So, yeah, that's going to be a long one.
Yeah. But yes, apparently, like a lot of people say, if you like one shot, you'll love like stuff like To the Moon. Also, the Lisa series is interesting, but yeah.
I do appreciate the thought Dreamer Glitch. That in due time I'll try and work something out. In the meantime, I'm just gonna make the most out of what I have, because that's all I can really do. Although one thing that is probably more affordable than a gaming PC that I'm looking into right now is a capture card, so I can use like my consoles for streaming.
Yep, and then there's also the idea of going with, say, like the Steam Deck for helping that out too.
That's actually something I had contemplated, is potentially using the Steam Deck for some for the words using trying to seeing about investing in the Steam Deck to operate as the streaming portion of the PC.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that would not help with would be for games that I want to try and play from the Xbox Game Pass.
Yeah.
Though I could easily work around that with hooking up to an Xbox.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's very fair. Dreaming brings up a good point.
But yeah, because one of the things that you'll know when I have gotten either a Steam Deck or a gaming PC is I still hold out that one of the things that I've said that I want to play on stream so badly once I'm able to, which means when I get something to handle it, is I want to play The Witcher 3.
Mm-hmm.
And when we eventually do get to that point when I can play it, then we can go and worry about the question of I start, because the reason I want to play Witcher 3, I've told this story before, is because I tried playing it a little before, at least trying to get on like on a console version. I got so far as to finishing the quest with the Bloody Baron, and the ending to that one with the decisions I made. Oh my gosh, that left me freaking speechless. So the question is, for the stream version of it, do I purposely make the same choices I made with that, so I can, in spirit, pick up from where I left off on that first attempt to go through it, or do I make what I feel to be the better decision? I'm torn about that one. Oh, I suppose that's something I can do. I can talk it out with folks once I get to there, and I'm working my way to that point.
Indeed.
But that will be for once I can get that resolved, and
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even realize Cave Stories. I didn't know Cave Story was free. Oh, Cave Story Plus is the one you have to buy.
well, those are problems I can work out over time. I think the capture card is probably my best bet for an affordable option that'll open up my options a fair bit. Because yeah, I mean, for example, I wouldn't be opposed to playing more Destiny on streams, but I can only play it on stream on special occasions, because with the Potato PC being what it is, the only way I can really play it is if I use the NVIDIA GeForce Now streaming service to stream the game itself from a virtual desktop, which can actually run it, and then stream that stream into the stream that like the one we're currently watching. So streamception it up in order to play it on stream. And even then, that's limited, because with the NVIDIA GeForce Now, since I'm on the founder package. It's probably one of the cheaper packages, so I'm perfectly happy to keep it going. Because, I mean, every little bit helps when you're trying to save up. But it does cap me with a 6-hour time limit, and usually when I'm streaming Destiny for those special occasions for things like raids and whatnot, where especially harder, longer, challenging raids sometimes can take that long. I mean, namely learning raids or raids in challenge mode. But yeah, having points where I'm going for a long time and then get kicked out and have to re-log in, that is a bit of a little thing.
Oh, I've seen this. I got a game you might want to try, Outcore. It's a recent one. I've seen people play it. It looks fun. Also, it's you stream it. Also does stuff on your desktop and stuff like that. So just heads up. But it's pretty fun and good story from what I can tell.
We shall see. I mean, there's lots of games that I could potentially go and try and play. Yep. If only I did. If only the potato PC wasn't the current limit of what I could stream. But in time, we will be able to get beyond that and open things up a bit. So, among other things, now we need to think about potential spooky type games we can play, because, I mean, could you argue that Prey might count as a spooky type game?
I suppose.
Possibly.
Though it's not really giving me any kind of scares, especially since I've gotten to the point where now I can finally combat and kill the nightmare. I'm just taking a look through my list, both Xbox, Xbox Game Pass and Steam, seeing what potential options I have.
I mean, if you want to be crazy, I don't think you could stream it, but there's always Outlast.
You keep bringing this one up. That's not a really good streamable game.
I know it's not. That's why I said that. That's the main thing I can think of that is Spookem games.
I could try Bendy and the Ink Machine.
Oh yeah, I've heard that's actually a good series.
Let me see here.
You could do, what was it, Bunny Graveyard? It's a newer game. It's a newer game, but it's probably one you can handle.
It's not out and out spooky, and it is a game I played before, so I would want to try to get some folks in the call who haven't played it or seen it played yet. But what about Danganronpa?
Ooh, that could be fun. There's always Slender if you have it.
Don't think I've got that one. Let me see here. I suppose you could argue Doom 3.
Doom 3 would be a solid choice.
Iron Lung.
Because Doom 3, that was when they tried to take Doom and make it a horror game.
Yep, the only thing I would recommend, though, would be to install the Flashlight mod, or otherwise known as the Duct Tape mod. Because you'd think in the place where you're shooting and killing things, in the dark, with all this duct tape and all of these flashlights everywhere, why does the main character not do that?
Hmm. There's also a scroll stapler. Yes, that's the name of a game.
Let me see.
I had a feeling I'd get a reaction to that. Cave Story. I think I've heard Oxenfree is good.
One that I started way back when but never finished, I could go back to, is Ghostbusters the video game, or as I
Ew.
like to consider it, the spiritual Ghostbusters 3.
That is a good game. I think I remember playing it.
Yeah, it was one of the last times the original Ghostbusters cast were able to get together to reprise their roles before members of them started to unfortunately pass on.
I think only one of them has.
Not two of them had.
Oh, if my PC can run this, what about Hellblade's Senua's Sacrifice? Yeah, I think that could work.
Possible. You could also play The Long Dark, maybe.
Yeah, right now I'm just looking through the stuff that I actually have.
Ah.
Hmm.
What about Dead Island, if you got that?
I suppose particularly we do have that, but that feels like it's less horror and more just zombie action.
The Binding of Isaac.
That I do not have.
Oh, that's a fun one. Shame. I'm still I, s- m- me and Scorpio are still trying to get you to do Monster Prom at one point.
Oh, at some point I picked up Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines.
Nice.
But yeah, we think you'd really like Monster Prom.
You could also play some Stalker, maybe.
I'll have to see what I can find slash pick up that my PC could handle.
I'll link a few.
Because one thing that I played last year when I ended up coming back that was not horror but was dripping in Halloween flair that I greatly enjoyed was Gibbous, a Cthulhu adventure.
I remember that.
Ooh. You could play some Dread.
Oh, what about Cthulhu Saves the World?
So many options.
If you want to have instead of having Cthulhu and the world, you have them save it.
But I mean, how do you know he doesn't save the world when he appears?
The voices in my head.
Come on, you know, between between us, me, you, and the bulkhead are now. All the voices in your head, all they want you to do is just hug people.
Okay, yeah, fair. No, I'm just imagining it's like, I guess, I haven't really gone right. They're telling me things. What? They just want me to hug people. Yeah, I don't get it either. Why does everyone think I'm a bad person?
You could do some surviving the abyss.
Well, at the very least, we've got a week to figure this out because next scheduled stream is going to be the Yakuza stream where we're going to be pushing things forward with Majima. Because basically, if it's again the pace that things are going for the story, I'd imagine the chapters with Majima leading up to the finale chapter where we will open up the ability to freely switch between Kiryu and Majima is going to be becoming a lot faster than I had anticipated because at the end of the last two Kiryu chapters I did, that thing had me kind of drained because so much happened so fast and oh my god, that hit me hard. And I'd be willing to bet that they're going to do the exact same freaking thing with Majima. And then we'll be at the point where, okay, now it's time for some potential off-stream grinding to try and, well, max everyone out, see if we can make decide whether or not to make a pass at trying to get the secret boss fight from completing all of the sub-stories, because some of those sub-stories, like the disco one, is just thoroughly kicking my butt.
Oh, I got some. What about Lakeview Cabin, or have you ever seen My Friendly Neighborhood?
No and no.
My Friendly Neighborhood is like, it's almost like Resident Evil meets the Muppets.
I mean, that's a pretty solid one, especially if Nate tries to go for the true ending.
My Friendly Neighborhood?
Yep.
Yeah, it is. That's really one of the cool things to do to get the true ending. I will link that as well.
One thing that might be interesting to try if I really want to go there, but I can't yet because for the same reason why I need to get a beefy PC, I also need a beefy PC in order to run what I am thinking of what I would need to do. So that'd be even more expensive because on top of getting the beefy PC, I'd also need one other bit of hardware to combine with the beefy PC for the experience.
And
VR horror.
I mean, it sounds fun, but
Because,
I also, like I said, as fun as it is to watch friends get spooked, I also do get concerned for you.
Because, yeah, I need to figure out how to set things up to where I could stream it because I do have a PSVR 1 and as clunky as that is compared to some more modern VRs because it was the most affordable way to get into VR, even if it's operating on the PS4, operating with the PlayStation Move controllers instead of dedicated VR controllers. But at the same time, I'd have to figure out how to set it. Of course, means it'd be after I get the capture card, and how to set up so I can record myself, still have myself being active somewhat on the stream space, but it's also gonna have. I may have to go for a PNG tuber thing for playing if I try to do PSVR on stream because I don't think I have a long enough extension cable to use my camera for my model that can be positioned in such a way to where I can have it record me for when I'm running the PSVR so I can be facing the monitor that I'm going to be watching and playing the VR stuff from, and at the same time just I gotta have to try and figure out the logistics of that one and how to make that work, because that was one thing I had been contemplating on stream, because I'm pretty sure that the VR option for a game I have on PS4 is only in VR available on the PS4, and that which may end up freaking me out because I'm going to be in freaking VR for it, is Resident Evil 7. What the hell is wrong with me?
Do you want the honest answer? No.
Do you want me to get Volume 1?
I can love. I love that look of like you type of thing in your avatar because you know you're still streaming.
Yes, I know. I am well aware.
Yeah, sometimes you never know.
I mean, I haven't gone into the thank yous yet, so
Oh, that's
naturally
fair.
still streaming. And sometimes these little bits at the end where we can just talk things out is nice because I mean I know a lot of streamers I watch do a lot of these streams where it's just nothing but talking, but I have a hard time doing that. So when we get one of these things going, it's kind of nice when it does happen, even if it's not initially planned.
Yeah.
Besides, this way we can get some chat feedback on some of the ideas.
True, true.
Cause yeah, whatever is wrong with me, it thinks that considering now, I'd imagine you guys watching at least, especially those of you who watched the Dead Space series, especially in the earlier episodes, probably got a good bit, a good laugh, a good bit of fun out of me being scared spitless, and just screaming my head off when off just wandering around the Ishimura one and just ducking and dodging at every single event that came by, knowing, okay, a freaking necromorph could have come out of me. What was that noise? What was that noise? Oh, fuck, oh, fuck, oh, fuck. Now imagine that with me in a VR headset, where I can't look away. I can't back away from the screen. When something gets up in my face, it is literally in my face. What is wrong with me?
Also here, enjoy Kitty.
Yeah, yeah, I think even outside of Resident Evil 7 in VR, I'd still want to go and get the PSVR set up for streaming because there's a few VR game experiences that I've played on there that I have quite greatly enjoyed that I would love to share with folks on stream.
Yeah.
I mean, worst case scenario, you could always play Halo Anniversary Edition in VR and just go through the library.
I don't think that that level by itself could be long enough to justify an entire stream.
Fair. But you know you get a solid half an hour out of it.
Yeah, but I like to try and get at least 1 hour. I mean, my usual go-to minimum cutoff is 2 hours.
Fair.
But
I mean, if you want it crazy, you could try Chris Taylor.
Oh god.
You know it.
I know it. I know the nightmare that is.
oh dear.
You don't know, do you, Nay?
I mean, I've heard of Rail the Protogen has done it a few times, but I've never actually sat down to watch any of his Cursed Halo streams.
Ooh, there's an idea. Daymare.
But yeah, so at least on the subject of non-horror VR games experiences that I would love to share, there are some of the ones I played that I've had a lot of fun with was a game called Moss. That was just a delightful experience, and I would love to share that with folks on stream. And another one in a similar vein to Moss, a game called Ghost Giant.
Hmm.
So yeah, so that is something I might have to set again, figure out the logistics for, figure out a way to get it set up. But if I can take another thing I need to get in order to set that up is I need to get a new controller and charging cable, because I haven't touched my PS4 in a bit because the controllers that I have, they just don't hold a charge anymore, and the charging cable I use to plug the thing into charge, I can see the wires in it, so I kind of don't feel comfortable plugging that into charge anymore. I mean, I mean, it means I've got a lot of good use out of it. So there's that. But yeah, if I'm gonna be doing any kind of thing, because I'm gonna need to make sure I charge the Move controllers, the PS4 controller, depending on the game I play, because some of them, like Resident Evil 7, I'm probably still gonna want to use the actual controller. But if I'm going to be charging those, I want to make sure I can charge them and charge them safely. But yeah, once I can get that capture card, I can see about dusting off my PSVR headset, getting that up and running again, and then again figuring out the logistics for streaming it so I can have the good play space to play the game. Which means, yeah, I'm gonna have to make sure I set up a clear play space so I don't bump into anything, so I don't trip on anything. Because it's not just platforming games that I'm kind of klutzy in. I'm kind of klutzy IRL too. And when I've got a wireless headset on my head that is blocking out the rest of the world around me, especially if I'm going to be swinging wildly, yeah, I'm going to have to want to make sure I've got a good play space for that. Of course, first things first, I need to actually get the capture card. Then figure out how to set it up. I'm going to need to potentially speak with a few streamer friends to get some advice on these things. You know, at least those who are more experienced with this kind of thing than me. But the capture card is definitely going to be something that's going to be worthwhile to invest in, because it is going to really expand the options of what I can play on stream. Because, yeah, plugging a console in allow me to play games that my PC can't handle, and I can even play some console exclusives. Like, I could finally start go and potentially play some Nintendo Switch games. Maybe a fresh run of Breath of the Wild, or finally pick up and play on stream Tears of the Kingdom. Various Pokemon titles.
Ooh, you can always do. You know, if you want a Pokemon, you can always do some emulators, like too many types.
Oh, the options available. I can have so much fun with some of these. And of course, like I said, the masochistic thing of me trying to play Resident Evil 7 in VR. I've not watched a playthrough of Resident Evil 7 because part of me, I suppose, has been holding on to the hope of playing that in VR on stream. So I've only caught bits and pieces here, including little bits of DLC, but the main game dealing with the Baker family. Plus, there's Resident Evil 8 Village afterwards to potentially look into. It might take. I might not be able to get a capture card by the time I reach the end of spooky season, so we can just save that potential RE7 VR for whenever I'm able to. But for now, we've got some good good starting points for ideas, and we've got a week still to look into to options for more spooky horror titles that I could potentially try. I mean, theoretically, I could also try and look for horror maps on VRChat, because VRChat does work in VR. It's also a reminder, it does have a desktop mode for those who don't have VR, so I could still operate and run a VR chat theoretically on stream, but I've never really tried to see how well my PC runs it while running VR chat. So I suppose at one point I could do a little test of just doing an off-stream recording with OBS running to see how things look. But I'll give it some thought, and we'll see come next Wednesday whether or not I pick a different game or I end up going into something in the more of the realm of the spooky spook. Okay. Oh god, a thought just occurred to me. One that I have technically played before, but haven't played since. And they've updated it since I've last played it. If I were to consider playing this game, I would hope I could maybe get some friends to join me, so I am not doing this completely alone.
Okay.
Although I don't know if it's going to be like last time, where the friends I invite to play with me are going to be going out of their way to try and make things more horrible for me.
I can't help you if I don't know what it is.
Phasmophobia.
Yes, that's an idea.
That's an idea.
And they've updated that game a lot.
Yes, so I've heard.
Well, now I'd be tempted to just be doing the thing with Markiplier, if you remember that thing, like, is that Mark? Ah!
Oh right, that first collab video with Mark and Jacksepticeye, where Jack and Bob were they were outside in the van where Wade was already dead. Mark went back in to get the camera. The ghost attacked, and they could hear him screaming from all muffled inside. They just laughing their asses off.
Yep.
Oh god. Because the problem there is that personally, I wouldn't want people to be trying to make it scarier for me, but at the same time, going back to that first Dead Space stream, you all got a good laugh from Stormy fucking with me because I was scared and she was making it worse.
Really.
And if I were to try and play Phasmophobia, I can have up to 3 more of my friends trying to freak me the fuck out even more, because so far all I've done was before the updates, which made the game much scarier apparently, was only going into the small houses. I never went into any of the big things.
I mean, you haven't even seen any of the cursed items yet, so that's a completely new function you haven't even touched yet.
There are cursed items in there now?
Yep, you can have a few of them spawn on each map. You can have it so it's like always the same things, or you can have completely randomized from whatever it's going to be. This includes a tarot deck that if you pull cards from, each card does something fun. There's also a satanic pentagram that can be spun that can forcibly spawn the ghost. Then there's also the voodoo doll. You can push the pins onto it, and it'll cause the ghost to do something for each pin pushed in. But if the wrong pin is pushed in, it will fall. It will spawn. It will find you. It won't be pretty. That's just a few of them.
What if I just want to give the ghost a hug?
Oh, you can. The problem is it's going to do more than a hug to you.
Danger, danger. The ghost can't hurt me if I don't consent.
And that's also on top of the fact that they've basically doubled or tripled the number of ghosts at this point.
What?
I'm not. If we end up playing that, I'm going to regret that, aren't I?
Oh boy.
It's going to be interesting no matter what happens. It'll be entertaining.
I will see if I can get some friends to join me then.
I'll see what I can do.
I don't want to do that alone.
Yeah.
Please don't make me do that alone.
It also doesn't help that they've also increased the number of equipment that's actually in game too. I mean, you haven't even seen a dot projector yet.
I mean, if anything, I haven't really watched it done much with it, so if I did anything, it'd be brand new to me.
You've seen a fair bit from the other streamer that I regularly watch. He does a lot of it.
I suppose one other game I could contemplate trying to pick up that could also have some multiplayer options available that might be a little better than that would maybe see if I can try Dead by Daylight.
Ooh, that could be fun.
There's a lot of DLCs for that game.
I know. There's one. I mean, there's one Survivor that they've had recently that I have to get if I pick it up, just because of who it is.
Ripley? Fuck. Nicolas Cage?
That's it.
You know what? That's fair.
It's
You're not
Nicolas
wrong.
freaking Cage going in full caginess as himself in this game. How could I not want to pick him up?
You know.
Yeah, it's very fair. But still, I think you'd be able to handle it. Ooh, another idea is you could also do Until Dawn.
Oh, right. That is one I have seen playthroughs before, so the story beats I'm familiar with, but I suppose that would still be an experience, because I still have my own decisions to make.
Yep. And you could also play any of the other stories from that anthology series. I would recommend the Blood and Ashes one because that one the story is at least pretty neat.
Yeah, but a lot of people I've heard say basically call out saying Until Dawn is the best.
Oh, it is, but
I've heard the
I'd
Devil in Me is
say
pretty good.
I'd say House of Ashes is definitely the better one out of the like four they've had in that anthology series so far.
I think the Devil in Me was decent from what I've heard.
Is that the newest one?
Yes.
Okay, then yeah, I haven't seen anything on that one. I know of the other three.
Yeah, there's Man of Medan, Little Hope, House of Ashes, and The Devil in Me.
Yeah, the first two are completely gobshite.
Well, we have some potential ideas for a horror stream for next time. Well,
True.
the next Wednesday's variety day.
I mean, when it comes to like Until Dawn, you could try to 100% the game because there's a lot of interesting little like information in that one.
We shall see.
We shall see.
For now, let's wrap things up before I say anything else I might regret. Because I'm already kind of regretting the idea of bringing up Phasmophobia.
I
I mean, it's a
mean,
sound idea.
at the same point, if you bring it up in VR, there's proof you bring it up. You can't just be like, I didn't say that. You have no proof.
I'm not Scorpio. I'm not gonna try and lie my way out of something I said. I might ask, can we please pretend I never said it? But I'm not going to just out and out deny it because, well, when I said it, I can't really take it back.
I gotta give you, I gotta give you credit for sticking to your guns.
You can apologize. You can apologize for saying something, but you can't unsay it.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. Like I said, I gotta give you credit for sticking to your guns.
Right. So, so a round of thank yous before we wrap up. Thank you very much, Nickname and Orsk, for coming by. Yeah,
Hugs.
yeah.
That's,
I kind of missed having you make appearances here, Orsk, but I know you've been busy with work.
Oh yeah. Although I should be good for that for the time being.
So yeah, if there's anything I want to try and rope you into a multiplayer on, now's the time.
Yeah, I'd say the next time I'm really gonna be back to work is probably gonna be sometime in spring.
Oh,
okie dokie.
alrighty.
Yeah, at this point in time, I'm more of a seasonal worker with them.
Ah, yep. And thank you to everyone who came by to participate in the chat. Dreamer Glitch, I appreciate your suggestions and your advice. And and Ori, thanks for the first time visit. I hope you stick around because even outside outside of the whole potential horror stuff coming next week, I still fully intend to play Ori and the Will of the Wisp because I have loved this. I love this game. It's been a lot of fun. Gotta play the sequel too. And thank you to everybody who came by to watch and just lurked. I hope you all had a wonderful time. And that's going to be it for now. The next currently scheduled stream should be another continuation of Yakuza, making our push towards the final threshold, the point of no return, where we can just grind out everything, try to get everyone maxed out, and again make the big decision: do I want to try and to work my way through all of the sub stories to get that secret fight, or just complete the game? because that point of no return is it seems to be coming up very quickly. But until then, you all have a wonderful time. Take care now. Bye bye.
Bye bye.